Howdy, Samantha here. So I wanted to talk to you guys today a little bit about disposable hoses. They have been getting used a lot, especially the last year during COVID, just because people don't want to share hoses, which is a great thing, especially with a respiratory disease going around with the pandemic. Obviously it'd be great to not smoke at all, but you know, if you're going to smoke, disposable hose is a great way to go. So the hose that I'm using right now, the disposable, is an Fakher hose. It comes in a package like this. Ooh, like this. They're super cheap, like a couple dollars. They smoke really well. They are plastic, they are washable, they are disposable, but this part is actually a really hard plastic, and it's a little bit longer, which I like. Some of the other disposable hoses don't have a very long mouthpiece, which can be a bit annoying if you're used to smoking with a regular full hose. So to give you an idea what I was smoking with, this is what I was smoking with before. So this is like my traditional hose. It's really long. They're like 90 inches, I believe. It's a Stabuzz hose. It has a very long piece, like a handle piece that goes to your mouth. Obviously disposable ones are not as long as those, but they are more comparable. So the thing to remember when you get a disposable hose, if you don't really like disposable hoses or you're just used to having a regular one, two things that can help kind of ease going into disposable hoses is to get a long one. A lot of them are very short, which is one of the most annoying things about those hoses, at least to me. So the Fakher one, which is, like I said, just one that I use, it's rather long. My hookah is on the floor, and as you can see, there's still plenty of hose to come up to me. And then the second thing would be the size of this guy right here. So the part where you put your hand, if you can find one with the longer top, or maybe it's a little bit thicker around, just to mimic an actual hose, that'll definitely help make the transition a little easier. One thing to remember, just a side note, if you're using a disposable hose, the packages usually say use only once. For example, these do say that. They say right there, use only once. If you're using it at home and you're washing it out and you're the only person using it, yeah, you might use it a few times, but just try to remember the same way that, you know, you would only use a plastic water bottle once, or maybe you'd refill it and then you get rid of it. Plastic water bottles, they are not meant to be used over and over again. I mean, like the disposable, like Dasani, Aqua, all those guys, because they hold germs and microbes and other things in there. So when you are smoking out of these hoses, the plastic that's used for it is not a plastic that's going to help keep germs at bay. So make sure you're washing it really good and you don't use it for an extended period of time like you would a traditional hose. So that's just my quick thoughts on that. Like I said, this is the one that I've been using, so I'll put a link in the description if you guys are interested in getting a disposable hose and maybe you've got kind of some issues with some of the ones you tried in the past. Just maybe a good one to check out. Thanks.